Welcome to another episode of Chuck Taylor Tuesdays. I'm your host, Taylor Rebels, and I'm here to give you another weekly update on the world of Converse and my Chuck Taylor collection. It's ever growing. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Oh, and obviously, these aren't Chucks, but they are pretty damn comfy. I'll get a review on that pretty soon. We just had breakfast, well, brunch more so than anything, so let's get into... Wait, did you hear that? Oh, I got a delivery. Shit! And now the box. I like to thank the specific eBay user who was able to go ahead and purchase this particular pair from, because these kind of hard to find, especially in my size. And well, I don't even want to hold it too long, because once again, me doing so would be continuing to wait, and yeah, I'm tired of waiting. So let's just go ahead and unveil these. It did not come with the original box, but these, some new out of the box Green Lantern Illuminate in the Dark DC editions. Now, there's a couple of things to be able to like from this, but I like to go ahead and go step by step. Because when I say I'm a Green Lantern fan, trust me when I tell you, I absolutely mean it. I am definitely a hardcore Green Lantern fan. Like I said, between the tattoos, the comics, now the sneakers, it just feels complete. Here's a start. You can see that there's a power ring strip that runs across this entire way, which is gonna light up in the dark when I guess I'm in dark areas, lounges, raves. It's just gonna be awesome. Then it's got, of course, my favorite DC superhero, the Green Lantern, on it. Not my favorite lantern, but he's the mainstay, Hal Jordan, needless to say. And all of this, which you can tell from the lighter green parts, is all going to illuminate in dark spaces, which I'll get to that next. So you see, it's like a little comic panel colorway, which I like to think is a better touch than the current DC lines, which just really look like kid sneakers. But I'm not gonna lie and say that definitely doesn't look like a kid sneaker, because in a sense it does. So let's see what else is next there. You then have the featured tongue, which has that emblem there. I got this tattooed on my shoulder. I got at least 2 hats featuring the Green Lantern that also glow in the dark. And I think it's perfect, because then once you have that sucker there tucked out for everybody to see, they kind of already know exactly what it is. Then in the inside, got all the Green Lantern, the font, as well with the ion symbol, which is what that's called, all throughout. Converse sole in there. Even that looks like it glows in the dark. Of course, like they said, new with tags, glow on foot. The Chuck Taylor All-Star glow in the dark sneaker, Converse. Let's see. Glow on the foot, yep. And then of course this is from their DC line, which I believe the boxes all look exactly like this, with Converse's DC deal in their editions. But I like it. But that was that particular side. Then as far as the other side, you get the onomatopoeia, along with the patch that also looks like it too glows in the dark, in just another panel way. I like these because they're essentially black and green sneakers that glow in the dark. Converse had a pair of black and green glow in the dark sneakers initially that I wanted to get years ago, but by the time I bullshitted enough along the line to get them, they were gone. It was heartbroken. And then I saw another pair of Green Lantern sneakers, but they just weren't quite to my liking. I saw a few pairs that DC came out with, but these were the pair that I said, okay, if I get a chance to get these, I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, in fact, no. And not even I don't think, I know I'm gonna do it. And in Converse news this week, the first source comes from kicksonfire.com, a leading source for all fly kicks from Converse to Jordan to a bunch of other featured lines. The Converse new Jack Purcell S-Series boot, in which Converse has elevated the Jack Purcell silhouette this fall by making it both stylish and more protective than ever. Known as the Converse Jack Purcell S-Series boot, this new sneaker boot features an alpine leather upper with neoprene inner sleeve for comfort, added warmth and weather protection set on a herringbone outsole for traction. This is a really stylish and really all-weather boot, and it comes in 2 color options of black and brown. Available, of course, on Converse.com for $140 each. And speaking of Converse.com, on this particular day, when this drops, December 6th, there's 25% off. Select Converse style and clearance sales ends today. So if you're hearing this, go do it. Do it now. Code CONS25, CONS25. Shop now. Hello, and thanks for checking out another episode of Chuck Taylor Tuesdays. We'll see you next week. But in between that time, you can check out my YouTube channel for other finds and needs while you're waiting for the next Converse itch. And if you do, feel free to subscribe and click that button right there. If you want to see my next adventure and the next piece added or featured in my collection. See you soon.